Alright. Let's go figure out what Jan wants.
I bring bad news from Kuttenberg. Eric's soldiers and the town rabble have torched the Jewish quarter. Fortunately, we saved most of the people. But I doubt they can form an alliance with us now.
Fuck. Where are they now?
Samuel and the rabbi took those who survived to Colleen.
Shit. We have to find Dry Devil and Capon and decide what to do next.
Well, Samuel said he wants to be around for that, and we should wait for him.
I see. But if he's gone to Colin, he won't be back till tomorrow. Oh well. At least we'll have time to get everything ready.
All right. I'll come tomorrow then.
Okay, I have to wait a day.
I'm sorry.
Henry, you have no idea how glad I am to see you alive and all in one piece. I was really worried about you. I prayed to Our Lady the Protector to watch over you in Kuttenberg. It's good she heard my pleas.
Thanks for putting in a good word. It definitely came in handy, because it wasn't nice at all. Lots of violence and death, countless foes. We could have easily kicked the bucket any moment.
God damn! What happened there?
It didn't look so bad at the start. We actually arrived in time and urged everyone to flee. But some of Eric's cutthroats got inside the tavern and murdered everyone there. Before we'd finished with them, a great mob gathered outside and struck against the gate. And it fell.
Oh, fuck! That sounds like a right massacre.
Yeah.
Damn it. I should have gone there too. I could have been some use at least.
I'm always glad to fight by your side. But you wouldn't have changed anything there. There were too many of them. And when the whole street was thronged, there was no stopping it. All we could do was try to hold back Eric's people as long as possible, so the locals could flee to the synagogue. See, there's a hidden tunnel inside it, leading out of the city.
Fucking tunnels! Ugh. But thank Christ for them. What about Liechtenstein?
He's fine. And he managed to get those mysterious documents of his out. He left with the survivors for Colleen.
Praise God. He's from an old and glorious house. It'd be a dreadful pity if he got left behind. The main thing is you got out. I was afraid I wouldn't be able to thank you properly for coming to Malashov for me.
No need to thank me.
I beg to disagree, my brave and faithful companion. First and foremost, be it known that if you should ever similarly find yourself in captivity, I swear before our Lord Jesus Christ that I shall come for you as you came for me. And secondly, I have something here for you. A truly knightly reward for your knightly deed. A hunting bow that has no equal in the province. I hope it will brighten your thoughts after it can fell the mightiest buck deer and enchant many a doe. And besides, it has attached to it an enlightening history.
I'm honored. Thank you, friend. Please enlighten me, O noble sir.
According to legend,
Okay.
this bow belonged by right to Margrave Jobst of Moravia, who, however, was not worthy of it. And so, fate decreed that it fell into the hands of a proper knight.
What are you saying?
When I found out that Jobst would gladly leave me locked up, it got my blood up. So, to pay him back, I relieved him of the bow in Raborsch, and it was immediately clear to me that that bow should go to none other than you.
How adorable.
That is certainly just, I'd say.
I knew we'd see eye to eye. It'd be great to try that bow out right away. We could ride out together on the hunt. Wine, bacon, wine, the deep woods, a quiver full of arrows, wine.
We only went hunting together once.
Yeah, but it was memorable. Don't tell me you wouldn't like to do it again. But first duty, then some fun, eh? You'd better be going.
Aw, how good is this bow? It's not that good. I'm gonna put it in the horse. Well, let's go see which quest he can tip me about.
What's new around here, innkeeper?
There's talk that young Bruttons form a fight club in Horsham. Maybe they'll let you into their circle.
And then Smolka came by. She's the one who runs the bathhouse across the street. She said a fella came in, all restless and fit, that he wanted to take her somewhere else. And Smolka wouldn't have it. But when he offered, you know how it is.
Was he a fucking pig? Have you any idea where I could find him?
Rumour has it he's been sleeping in a shepherd's abandoned dugout.
Who was this fella?
The way Smolka described him to me, he must have come with Sigismund's army. Probably a deserter. I've seen a few of those around here.
So what did he do?
The girl came running in all beaten up. Smolka couldn't get her to talk about what happened, but it wasn't pretty.
Oh.
I went to see her. The girl was all blue with bruises. Her knees blooded.
Oh, shit.
Not a pretty sight.
Let's go fuck this dude up.
I'll take care.
I'm glad to hear it. And don't spare it. When you're done with him, go to see Smolka at the bathhouse. And that's about it.
Sounds interesting.
Swing, you whistler.
Go! Quick!
All right.
Go! God!
Let's see what this guy's about.
Clear off!
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit!
Right in the wiener. Let's go for it. There it is.
I'm bleeding!
Woo. There we go. Oh.
Quick!
All right, let's go see that person. I felt that was just.
Go!
Let's get to the road and then take it to the left, I think.
God!
Oh, never mind. It's not a road. It's a stream.
Go! God!
Whoa.
Is it this way? I think so. I didn't know all this was here.
How can I help you?
Treadlight told me what happened here the other day.
Don't remind me of that. I've never seen a girl so badly beaten in my life. She's very lucky she survived. A plague on him.
Don't worry. He got what he deserved. Me, not the plague, I mean.
So, he's gone.
Aye. Your girls can rest easy now.
Really? Me and my girls are eternally grateful.
Don't even mention it.
But I will. And we know how to be grateful. What do you... What'll it be this time?
I've got a few.
All right.
I'll gladly...
All right, then.
All right. Well, this is good. I mean, it's a discount. I mean, it saves me like, what, 6 grosh on every time I use them.
I bandaged that.
They have an apothecary here, too.
What do you have?
They got like a little bit of everything. Let's buy one of those. Buy out those. And those.
Thank you.
That should be good. What else do they have here? Alchemy bench. Well, this is kind of cool. I didn't even know all this is here. I'm doing a shitty job of exploring the map. Holy crap. It's like 10 feet away from this place. Okay, let's go check up and see if this guy's back by now.
Henry, good morning.
I love that guy. A fucking Frenchman that nobody understands. That's lovely. Is he back? Oh, he's over there. I swear to God, this inn is a maze. I can't find my way around this damn place. Hey, there he is.
Can we start the meeting? We don't have much time.
Aye, we're all waiting for you. Right,
All right.
gentlemen. I think it's clear to all of you what a shitty fucking mess we're in. We were caught off guard at Rabosh.
And they nearly fucking kill us all.
Yes, and they attacked the Jewish quarter.
Thanks a lot for reminding me. I almost forgot.
At least Henry here and Kubienka got most of the people out.
That's true. Good work, men. How did it all go down?
Alright, my bad. I had to go do something.
Well, to tell the truth, we were lucky as hell. We got there before it all started in earnest. That's why we managed to get those people out.
Lucky my arse. We gave those bastards a thrashing. They thought they'd loot and torch the whole place, but we scared them shitless.
It is nice that you found my people's suffering so entertaining. But what I want to know now is how you all intend to avenge them.
Well, what do you have in mind?
We shouldn't give up. That's the main thing.
Except that Sigismund has the League of Lords and a whole fucking army. And what do we have? Hmm? Fuck all! Come on, lads. Jobst will bring his army soon. It'd be fucking mad to try on anything big before that.
It might take weeks for them to arrive. Von Berghoff will have found and caught us by then. We have to get rid of Von Berghoff. It's because of him that we're in the situation we're in, after all.
You mean in the shit, Sir Hans? No need to mince words.
Sir Hans here is right. It's starting to piss me off the way von Bergov's been stringing us along all this time.
That fucker is Sigismund's right hand. So we'll chop it off.
Why kill him? You know what ransom we can get for that bastard.
Are you all fucking daft? Von Berger was holed up in Malishal, so unless any of you can fly, we can't get to him.
Oh, that's true. To take a cost like that, we'd need a dozen men, ladders, and maybe also a trebuchet or cannon.
There's no maybe about it. We'd certainly need a cannon.
So we steal the one von Bergov used at Nebakov.
Well, why don't we just steal all the silver from the Italian court and buy our own, eh? Use your head before you open your mouth.
Hang on. Maybe Janosch's idea isn't all that bad.
How do you mean?
I recently sent Catherine to spy on Sigismund's military camp near Opatovitz. She told me von Bergov has his cannon stashed away there. But it seems things are getting a bit out of hand there. So the Prague regiment he's in charge of is going to move it to Sedlec. And it might not be that well guarded along the way.
Oh.
So we'll steal it, right? We'll wait till they leave the camp. We'll take Sir Hans here, tie him up, and leave him on the path.
You what?
And then, when they stop to help him, we'll take the cannon stealthily.
Well, thanks for the idea. But I had a good old
May not be as insane as what Henry suggested.
I didn't think that's what I'd
But
suggest.
it still sounds a bit too risky.
Of course, we can't just wait in the bushes till they go past. We'd have to prepare. What we need is for one of us to get amongst the Pragas, so he can keep an eye open and tell us when they're moving out.
And if we succeed, what then? There's 5.5 of us. Even with a cannon, that's not enough to take Malishov.
There's not much we can achieve on our own.
But show me the fool who'd want to join us.
There's always a few mercenaries around.
And how are you going to pay them, eh?
That's enough. Von Bergo has to die. Painfully. And above all, as soon as possible. And if there are not enough of you, this might help.
Well, well. That's a sight for sore eyes. Why the fuck didn't you show us that earlier? We could have saved ourselves a lot of blathering.
We really appreciate it, son. Believe me.
And if you will permit, monsieur, I might be able to contribute. I know a few mercenaires in this part. They may not be la cavalerie royale, but for such a purse, they will gladly tear Malishov down stone by stone.
Ah, a company of mercenaries, a surprise attack, and a cannon in reserve. We could do something with that, couldn't we?
No, not so fast.
Then we'll fucking get it. We'll find a good spot for an ambush and send someone into the camp to spy on them. What about you, Henry? You'll get yourself recruited into the Prague regiment, and when they take the cannon to Sedlec, you'll send us a message via Catherine.
All right.
I was afraid you'd never ask. I can just see the look on von Bergov's face when we point his own cannon straight at it.
That's settled then. Henry will go to the camp. Catherine will tell you all you need to know. You'll find her in the bathhouse there. In the meantime, Ada here can go to Malishov and find out how von Berkov and his people are stationed there.
Za kogo ty mnie kurwa masz?
A lot of soldiers need a lot to eat. We'll have to stock up.
I'll go hunting. This tavern's a bit crammed for my liking.
And what are we going to do?
We're going to prepare a warm welcome for the Pragas.
What do you say, Sir Hinek?
Well, what the fuck are you all sitting here for?
All right. So I have to meet up with Catherine and join the enemy's regiment. That sounds like fun. Sounds like a lot of fun, actually. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Catherine at the camp. Honestly, I can head down there on horse. It's not too far, and I'm exploring some areas that I haven't seen yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Where do you think you're going?
Into the camp, of course.
Oh, aye. They can't wait to see you. Look here. No strangers are allowed in. So turn around and sod off back to the pile of dung you crawled out of.
Why don't we make a deal? I'd like to take a walk around your camp, but my purse is really heavy, and I'm tired of carrying all that weight.
Oh. If it's too...
Here you are.
But don't draw attention to...
Crystal clear.
Okay. Wow, Catherine is a well-versed person. Okay, I'm gonna wash off so I'm presentable. And there she is.
The Lord be with you. Water is flowing.
I can't face her.
Ah, there you are.
Henry? What are you doing here?
Zizka sent me. Is there somewhere we can talk? In private, I mean.
Oh, my Christ. Oh, you've come up with another plan, haven't you? All right. But you better come this evening. We're too easily seen right now.
Can I hide somewhere? Can I get away with hiding in this?
Good to see you.
Good day.
I'm here.
So I see. Haven't you got anything to do?
I'm here.
Come. I know a...
Where's that?
Stop asking questions and start undressing.
You want to talk here?
You said you wanted privacy, didn't you? If anyone sees us here, they'll think you're just another customer. And relax a bit. You're as stiff as if you were waiting to be branded.
All right. But you could have warned me.
Come now, Henry. Don't say you've never had your back scrubbed by a woman.
I have, yeah, but... It's just different with you. It feels a bit weird. After all we've been through together.
Oh, come now. You don't have to be bashful in front of me. Even about what I think I see in that tub.
Well, the water is pretty cold.
Of course it is. So, tell me quickly what you're doing here before you shrivel up entirely in the water. You say Zizka sent you?
That's right. It's about von Bergov's cannon and the Praggers who have it. I hear they're going to move it to Sedlets.
Aye, they have it. What of it?
We want to steal it on the way.
Have you all gone mad? Do you know how dangerous that is?
I know. That's why Zizka sent me here. I'm supposed to infiltrate the Praggers and make sure everything goes smoothly.
So what do you need me for?
Information. Who's in charge here?
That's a pretty complicated question. But in a nutshell, there are 3 main captains here. They run the whole camp. Sigismund is holed up in Sedlets with his toadies and doesn't take much of an interest in what's going on here.
Okay.
The humans are under the command of a fellow called Chertan. Then there is Grozaf, who runs the camp. And then there are the Praggers, led by Dietrich Katz.
What is this Chertan like?
He's the commander of all the Cumans who marched into Bohemia. Sigismund officially gives the orders, of course, but it's Chertan they listen to. I've met him a couple of times. He's a tough fella, but his soldiers are loyal to him.
Who's this Grosser?
He's in charge of everything here. He's a nobleman, but don't expect him to act like one. They say he ran up debts and fell out with half the royal court. So Sigismund holed him away here instead of taking him to Sedlets. Watch out for him. You know how it is. The worse off a man is, the pushier he gets.
This Katz. Who is he?
He's in charge of the Prague Artillery Regiment. You should know him, in fact. It was him and his men who attacked Nabokov that time.
That Horson who nearly killed us all.
Calm down. You'll get your revenge soon enough.
When are the Praggers going to take the cannon to Sedlets?
That's what you're supposed to find out, isn't it? But it looks like they got held up for some reason. Sometimes I hear them complaining they should have been long gone by now.
Where is the cannon now?
In the upper part of the camp where all the local captains have their tents. They've put up a palisade around the entire hilltop. And the guard at the gate doesn't let just anyone in. And what's more, they say the whole camp's gunpowder store is there.
And you think it's in the storehouse there?
That's the only place it can be. I haven't seen it anywhere down here, but they won't let me into the upper part.
Do you know anything about the cannon?
Not much. I've heard they call it the Finger of God, and it costs a fortune, but that's all.
Do you have any idea how I could infiltrate the Praggers?
The best thing would be to join up. There are never enough men. But it won't be as easy as it might seem. They won't let you go up and see cats just like that. But down by the shooting range, you'll find a fella they call Crow. He's a corporal in the Praggers. You'll know him by his big black moustache. He's Katz's right-hand man.
But what if he turns me down?
Then I suppose you'll have to keep bothering him until he changes his mind.
And once I've joined them, what next?
Find out when they're supposed to go to Sedlets. And above them, once you've got it sorted out with them and you're gonna all ride out with the cannon, I'll go straight to the Devil's Den and we'll get to work.
Well, it all sounds pretty
Come on.
dangerous. If I say the wrong thing or someone recognizes me, the game will be up. I could do with a kiss for luck.
If you don't mess up, you'll have 1,000 kisses. But work before play. Is there anything else you want to ask?
That's all I need.
Get out of the water there. Though I have to admit, you've scrubbed up nicely.
As long as it's always free of charge.
Actually, there is something you could do to repay me. But that can wait. Enlist for service first, soldier.
Get enlisted. Okay. Let's go talk to the corporal. Oh, that's him. He's got a mean mustache.
What do you want?
Are you the one they call Crow?
I'm only Crow to good friends, or strangers who want to punch in the gob. Which group do you belong to?
Well, neither, I reckon. But I hope that'll change. I want to join your regiment.
You and a dozen other ne'er-do-wells. I've had fellas pestering me ever since Radovan let slip that we get double the pay. Go and ask Gros, Lord Bottomlucker, I mean. He's been taking on all kinds of mercenaries. You'll fit in better with his rabble.
Oh, that'd be a waste of my talents.
Oh, really? How's that?
I fought in the tournament put on by the Kuttenberg City Council. Maybe you've heard of me. I did pretty well.
We're a long way from the city and news travels slow.
I'm a blacksmith. That's useful, isn't it? You're bound to need stuff hammered straight or sharpened all the time.
Aye, we need that. God knows we do. But that doesn't mean we have to let you join up, does it?
I know about herbs. If you have a sore throat, or need some extra energy, or you've got food poisoning, I'm your man.
That kind of thing always comes in
Okay.
handy. But we have a physician, and one that half the world would envy us. We don't need another.
Ugh, damn it, is that still not enough for you? What more do you want?
For you to stop hassling me. You're a bit pushy for my liking.
Uh,
All right, I'll tell you the truth. I don't give a shit about your regiment, but I heard your pay is better, and I need the money. My parents left me with debts, and I don't know how else to pay them. Please, just give me a chance.
All right. We lost a couple of men
Hey, that
recently
worked.
In any case. You know what? I'll go and see Katz, our commander.
Who the fuck are you?
My name's Henry, sir. And I want to
Who the
enlist.
fuck is
So
that
you
guy?
turn up and expect us to drop to our knees in awe? Crow, why did you let this fucker in?
I thought you might want to take a look at him. It seems he made a name for himself at the Kuttenberg tournament.
Well, if that's true, but we'll have to try you out first in any case. I have this issue here.
Ah, you're not going on about that stupid charter again, are you? How many more men will you send to find it?
As many as it takes. Don't tell me you're not fed up with being stuck here. So, this is your test, Henry. Either you come back as one of us, or you don't come back at all. What do you say?
It's a deal. I'm not afraid of any job.
Damn it, Crow, this lad might actually have what it takes.
Maybe he'll help us get out of this shithole at last.
Listen up, then. Some of our men have gone missing. 7 of them. And with them a wagon with horses, to be precise. They had a very important cargo they were supposed to take to Sedlitz, but they never arrived there.
It seems they were last seen somewhere between Miskovitz and Rabstein. But that was ages ago.
Do you think someone ambushed them?
It's possible. The locals aren't too fond of us.
I don't give a shit what happened to them. They could have been eaten by squirrels for all I care.
I like this guy.
I just want that painted chest they were carrying. There's a very important charter in it, and we need it back. Got that?
All right, I think I...
Wait, damn it! You don't know the most important bit yet. Mishek, one of those 7, came back.
And you're only telling me this now? So question him, and we'll know what's going on, won't we?
Go ahead and...
Mishek was brought back on a cart. Some peasant found the poor bloke unconscious on the road. He's been in the infirmary since then. But you can stop by, maybe...
And let me tell you, you ain't never seen a man like Musa before.
That's about it, then. Now on your way.
Don't worry, sir. You can rely on me. Consider it done.
Hergott, lad. You're pretty sure of yourself.
A bit too sure, if you ask me.
Isn't he just? You know what? Go and see Puta, the captain of the mercenaries who serve here. He'll go and requisition some supplies with him. With a bit of luck, now go.
I like this guy. So, talk to Musa. He's in the infirmary down here. Might have a potion for whatever the fuck he's suffering from.
I'm looking for the local Sawbones. They said I've never seen the likes of him.
So, you came straight to me?
Whoa.
Is that so? In any case, you have found your man. Musa of Mali, scholar, traveler, and physician. At your service, friend.
Well, sorry to say this, but you're...
Very busy? May I ask who you are?
Henry, sir. How come you're so...
Big, wise, courteous?
I'm sorry, I was just a bit taken by surprise. I didn't mean it badly.
I know very well what you meant. I've had such a conversation at least 100 times. Have you never heard of Prester John or the Christian kingdom of Axel?
I think our parish priest might have mentioned that.
Tell me then, how the people in those stories are described. Not exactly like you. Am I right?
Well, I thought that was just, you know.
And as you see, it is not. So please, stop staring at me and tell me what you need from me.
Commander Katz sent me. I'm supposed to find the soldiers who went missing. It seems one of them is in your infirmary.
Yes, Mishek. He's lying over there and will remain lying for long. He was badly stabbed.
But I need to talk.
Then, when he was brought here, he was mumbling about some wagon on a place called Lota. But then he passed out and did not awake.
Isn't there anything we can do? I don't need him to be here. Can't you just give him some herb that will wake him up?
A physician Not one can make a decoction from Varelian and mint, which is called cockerel potion. But it must be very strong.
So what are you waiting for?
It is not a simple matter just to brew some potion.
I'll do it then.
You? Do not take it.
No need to worry. I've made dozens of remedies in my life and never harmed anyone. After all, it's all just plants in water, isn't it? Like a weak soup. That can't hurt anyone.
Allah Yanok. Soup, you say? You will have to find another solution. As I said.
Do I have a cockerel potion? Like a strong one? How about the horse? I don't. Alright, let's go to Loda.
A wagon in the proud colours. Could the missing soldiers have holed up here? But why? I have to find the painted chest with the charter, and then make myself scarce.
It's not gonna be in here. I mean, that's too easy, isn't it? Why can't I jump over this? There we go. Alright, no painted chest.
What? What do you want then?
I've only come for one document. That's all I want from you.
What fucking document? Hold on. You mean that parchment we were taking to Sedlats? Dobradella. The fellow hopes to get his hands on something worth running off for. But all that's in the fucking chest is useless shit and some stupid fucking parchment. Hey, how come you know about it?
That doesn't matter.
Yes, it fucking does.
All right. Cat sent me. He wanted me to find you and bring back the charter you're carrying.
Cats? That old wineskin ain't given up yet. We thought he'd see sense and leave us be when none of the fools he sent after us came back.
There's no point dragging this out, is there? Just give me the charter and I'll be on my way.
And you'll leave us be?
Well, I'll have to tell everyone where you're hiding. So you should make yourself scarce, sharpish.
Make ourselves scarce?
That's not my concern.
It will be. Lads, get over here. Get him! You fucker! Get him, lad!
I didn't let him get any clothes. This is fucking hilarious.
You can't stand up to this!
Oh, it's not reloaded.
I've been waiting for you. Hey! Christ! I'm bleeding!
Alright, start running. Wait, what?
I'm not gonna die here! He nearly killed me! Fuck that!
Oh my god, I'm terrible. There we go. Sorry, I don't shoot the bow a lot. I wanted to use the gun on him. get some food. All right. Oh no.
Damn.
What?
Bloody hell.
Oh my god, I'm getting it so close. Where's this document? Is it up here? Might as well. So the towns of Pragues are getting their rights restored. So that's all that says. Let's head back up. That was pretty quick.
I've come about that charter you're looking for.
Have you got it?
Yes.
My Christ, Henry. All them men couldn't find it, and you just come strolling in. And the soldiers who were taking it to Sedlitz, did you find them as well?
Aye. But they weren't planning to go to Sedlitz. They deserted, and were hiding out in the sawmill near Lahota.
Horsons. Where are they now? What did you do with them?
I took care of them. They got what they deserved.
Well, well. He might look like a stripling, but he's anything but. Nice work. That's your mission accomplished, then. You're one of us from now on, Henry. Here, take our Waffenrock and wear it with pride. And you know what? I think you should get paid right now. And a bit extra, even if I have to go without.
So we can move out from the camp at last?
First things first. You know the first thing every real soldier does when he gets paid? He gets shit drunk! Musa, did you hear that? Henry here found us that stupid document.
And he dealt with the traitors. Perhaps even too well for my taste.
Let them rot in hell, the Horsons.
And what now? Will you head out for Sedlets?
The sooner the better. Don't tell me you'll miss me.
It is just that you have not finished telling me the story of George and the dragon.
Really? All right, but telling a story like that needs a proper drink. You too, Henry. Drink.
As you command, sir. To the Praggers.
Long live the Praggers. At last, I don't have to drink alone.
Alcohol and gambling may have their uses, but they are also sinful. And much more sinful than beneficial. I mean, look at yourself. A man should have 4 humors in his body. But you have replaced them all with alcohol.
You're no saint yourself. I've heard from the bathhouse wenches how you can't take your eyes off them.
Every creature is beautiful and noble. For Allah created them thus. I'm just admiring his work.
You've got a way with words, I'll give you that. All the more reason I don't understand why you don't drink and play dice.
I simply do not want to.
But I fucking do. So come on, Henry. You'll play with me at least.
Nah, why not?
That's the spirit. You're a man after my own heart.
Careful, friend. Winning money of the captain is never a good idea.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
I have a feeling buddy, this isn't going to be well for you.
For Christ's sake, how is that even possible?
I'd be pissed too, man. Trust me.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know?
Just to fuck with them.
If I was you, I'd take it. My God.
Shit! How could I have lost?
Glory to the victors, honor to the defeated. You'll get me back next time, sir.
You bet I will. And now for a drink.
I'm drinking with the enemy for 16 hours? How fucking much is my guy gonna drink? I'm gonna fucking die. 16 hours of binge drinking? What fucking age is this?
This is Chatan.
He has been stabbed. We must get into
orders, Lord of Buramalaka.
What do you think? Catch the bastard who did it!
Well, that never would have occurred to me. We're lucky to have you here.
Don't make me mad. If your men had done their sentry duty properly, we could have spared ourselves this fuck-up.
I'll deal with Aldebert and Radovan, don't you worry.
All right. You search this place, and I...
Right now? What good can you do there? Be better if you help me here.
Do what I said and don't concern yourself with me. I'll go where I want, when I want.
Fine. Go to hell for all I care. So, Henry, Chertan's at death's door. Musa is up to his elbows in his guts. Grosov won't do a fucking thing. And I'm pissed out of my head. I'd like to hear any suggestion.
Well, the most important thing is to keep this hushed up. Things will really go to shit if anyone finds out.
It's true. Doesn't take much to get that Kuman rabble's blood up. I don't want to end up in a goulash. We're gonna have to sort this out. Being a commander here is a right pain in the arse. Soldiering was different in my day. Nobody would have dared stab an officer right in the camp. You know what, soldier? I'm gonna go and take care of something in my tent for a while. And you?
All right. Go and get some rest, and I'll take a look around.
What do you fucking mean, rest? I'm going to have a think.
Yeah, Catherine was right. I'll never get such a massive cannon out of here. I have to get Katz to move it out of the camp somehow. And lo and behold, where might this trail of blood lead to? Someone washed off some blood here. A dagger in a pool of blood. Jesus, that must be the one Chertan was stabbed with. But there's nothing special about it. It's the kind ordinary soldiers carry. Trying to find its owner will probably be futile. So this is where Chertan lives. And the lock looks scratched. Maybe someone tried to get inside without a key. Was someone trying to steal something? Or perhaps I'm not the only one who's looking to make mischief here. Well, there's powder all over the place. One spark and the whole store will be blown sky high. Are the soldiers really so lax? Or could there be more to it than that?
I like how I'm casually holding a torch in this fucking place.
Right. I've searched the whole place.
Did you find anything?
I found a dagger in the grass by Chertan's tent. It's covered in blood.
You've got eyes like a hawk, Henry. But it's a pretty ordinary dagger, the kind of thing anyone in the camp might have. It was a good find, but I don't think it'll help us much.
I suppose you're right.
Let's hope Chertan can tell us something.
Where the fuck have you been all this time? While you lot have been playing with cocks up there, Chertan croaked.
What? Musa couldn't save him?
That fucking sawbone of yours finished him off, more like. He took one of his pagan potions and poured it down in...
Can someone explain what the fuck happened here?
This guy's
Chertan's
awesome.
dead. Not from his wounds. He was poisoned. So Grozav is right about that. But he could not be more wrong about the rest.
How dare you, you foreign dog!
Calm down, sir. Go on, Musa.
When Chertan was brought here, he was bleeding heavily, and his wounds needed stitching. But he survived. Then I gave him some wine to prepare him for treatment. That is the usual procedure. But what was not usual was that he started vomiting blood. And then he died.
What nonsense is that?
Someone must have poisoned the wine while I was not looking.
Oh, he was hiding under the table waiting for you to turn your back, was he?
Where did you get the wine from? I thought you didn't drink.
As I said, I give it to wounded men to ease their pain and for certain complaints. At the right dose, it can be very beneficial. It is not all that common in my country, but I follow the teachings of the great scholar Ibn Sina. You Christians know him as Avicenna. I tried other alcohol as well, but drinking mead makes my patients worse. And if I give them beer, they almost always shit themselves.
That's enough!
Wait, sir. I have no idea what happened here, but Musa is definitely innocent. Chertan was stabbed first, wasn't he? And Musa was with me in my tent when that happened.
So, he's in league with someone else?
With one of the half-wits here? I doubt that.
Are you sure you're not trying to cover for him?
I beg your pardon.
Don't try that on me. I know very well you and that foreigner are best pals.
I will happily take an oath. I may not be a nobleman like you, but that doesn't mean I don't have my honor.
There's no way Musa is to blame. Even if he wanted to kill Chertan, he must have known that suspicion would fall on him first.
The lad's right.
Might I...
You can be glad you're not in irons.
Please, sir. Give me some time, and I will bring to you the real murderer. We won't leave this place until we clear this up. You have my word.
So I'm supposed to let a murderer go and put up with you in my camp meanwhile. Are you yanking my pizzle?
But, sir...
Silence! Musa will remain under guard in his tent. He will not speak to anyone until the royal justiciar arrives from Sedlets. He'll deal with him. And my advice to you two is to sit on your asses and twiddle your thumbs. If word gets out that Chertan's been done in, things will get pretty hot around here for all of us.
Where do you think you're going, Henry? Stay here and talk.
I'd say my opinion on these things doesn't matter. You're the commander.
Of course I am. But you could answer my questions when I fucking ask you.
Well, sir, I may not understand what all this is about, but I think we should help Musa somehow.
I'm glad we see eye to eye on this.
Well, what are we going to do then?
That's what I'd like to know. We have to find the real murderer as quickly as possible. But what do I know about that? I'm not the royal justiciar.
What is this royal justiciar?
He's a crown official who makes sure the law is enforced in this land. His people catch and try all sorts of counterfeiters, rebels, aye, murderers too. Sigismund may not have appointed one yet, but I've heard he's put Steber of Stevers in charge of this kind. And if that's true, and Gorzov brings him here...
Who is this?
A real big cheese, lad. He owns half of Upper Hungary. You don't get that kind of wealth by being kind-hearted. Trust me.
You really don't have any idea.
How could I?
But Grozov has him.
And there's no way I can get to him, but you...
Me?
Who else? I need help. Someone I can trust. And you spent the whole evening with me, So, you're not a suspect. You have to get rid of the guard somehow.
All right.
Good idea.
How much time do we have?
2 days at most, I'd say. Then and Henry, be careful. I'm depending on you.
That bastard. We're stuck here.
Talk to Catherine. Let's wake her ass up.
We have to talk.
I hope it's important.
Oh, you bet it's important. Someone poisoned Chertan, the Cuman's commander.
All right. That is bad. Damn it! You're not involved in this, are you?
No. But I have to find the murderer. Kat said he won't set off for Sedlets until it's cleared up.
That old sod. He's never gonna get off that lazy arse of his.
Well, I think... there's something I need your help with.
Oh, what a surprise. What is it this time?
There's a guard posted outside Moose's tent. I need to lure him away for a while. So I thought...
That I could use my feminine charms on him?
Something like that.
You're out of luck. I have my own problems now. But maybe if you were to help me out...
You said you needed my help.
I do. It's just... well, it's not easy to talk about, you know? Someone's been following me. I haven't actually seen anyone, but I can't help feeling someone's staring at me all the time. I even heard something.
What did you hear?
The other night, I was woken up by a man's voice. Like he was standing close by and whispering.
Did you understand what the bloke was saying?
Not a word. It didn't sound like Czech.
What did it sound like?
Hungarian.
When did all this happen?
About 2 days ago. It was quite late at night. I haven't slept a wink since.
Has anything else?
No.
A shoe?
That's just what's so strange about it. If both went missing, I just think someone stole them. But one? What good is one of my shoes to anyone?
Okay.
Yuck. What do you plan to do?
Well, if he really did steal your shoe, Mutt could track him down.
That's not a bad idea. But you'd have to give him something to get the scent.
You've got the other shoe, don't you? You can't walk around with one shoe on anyway. And Mutt's dependable.
It's not Matt I'm worried about.
I could explain to him that a woman like you isn't for him.
I suppose.
All right.
Thank you.
Search.
Oh my god, I can get him to search the dagger too. Interesting. Let's get him to do that.
Good to see you.
God be with you. How's the watch going? What is it, boy? Is this where the shoe thief lives? Come here. That's Catherine's. So this is where the cumin who won't leave her alone lives. So it's you. You're the cumin that keeps bothering the black-haired bath wench. You'll leave her alone. Got it?
Me van. Nemirtem.
What are you on about? You don't understand a word of bathhouse.
Igen. Aha. A fürdőslány.
That's still.
No.
See how easily we.
I didn't want to do it, but the checks were hard. Let me check something.
Here, Matt. Track.
You silly doggy.
Where's he gonna lead me? Is he just gonna lead me to Musa? Nope. Oh, it's not him. Interesting. If this works, this is kind of amazing.
Clever dog.
What is this strange letter? Nothing good, I'm sure. Where the hell did a common soldier get so much money? Something stinks here.
Interesting. Does this chest open the keys for everything? Oh my god, it does.
Here, Matt. Search. Clever dog. Come here.
What do you want at this?
I've been doing a lot of thinking about Chertan's murder.
What's that got to do with me?
Well, it's just that I found a couple of interesting things in your tent. Isn't there something you should tell me?
No. And get off my back.
Look, either you tell me everything, or I'll go and get Cats, and we'll do it the hard way. It's your choice.
Christ, no. Don't go anywhere. What was it you said?
You know something about the murder, don't you?
Maybe a little. But I don't want word to get out, all right?
I should probably report you. Let's say I'm not a great supporter of Sigismund.
That doesn't sound bad. A few very rich fellas paid me to blow up the camp's powder store. Unfortunately, Chertan
Interesting.
was away. Why don't you let me finish the job? We can frame Grozav for the murder.
What, accusing an innocent man?
So,
And what if I
it's a bit late. I have a poisonous plant here. Take it, and if you don't want to end up like Chertan, you do.
Alright, let's go tell the guy. The dog is OP, I'm not gonna lie. This fucking dog. Here, where are you?
Here, Matt.
Have some dried beef. Don't eat the bag. It's yours. Don't look at me. You can have it. Just don't eat the bag.
I found the Cuman who was stalking you. He's called Chakan. And I reckon you won't have any more trouble from him.
Oh, thank God.
I just told him a woman like you wouldn't waste her time with someone like him.
And he understood. And what about...
Here they are.
Thank God for that. And Henry?
What?
Thank you. You're a good man. I owe you one.
Whoa, don't go back to sleep.
So you'll...
All right. What can I do with you? I'll try to lure him to the bathhouse. I hope he won't stink at least.
Okay, so I got a piece of the poison that was used. Yeah, they have a lot of troops stationed here. It's gonna be a tough battle if it comes to that. I have the ability to open any chest in here, though, which is really nice. Another blacksmith area. No, not any chest.
Henry? What are you doing here? Grozav said...
Nah, to hell with Grozav. Katz believes you didn't do it. We have to clear your name somehow.
I truly appreciate that. Tinje Sireyem.
What?
It is a proverb from my country. It means the road to truth has many twists and turns.
Well, we'll straighten them all out. Don't worry. What about that wine?
Lord Groz...
He poured it away.
Evidence that here in Bohemia you will drink. Even it smelt and looked the same. Perhaps it was a little more
Did Chertan say?
He tried to, but my Hungarian...
What happened when you...
I already told you everything. We laid him on the table, then I gave him some wine to drink soon after.
And what happened next?
Then the noble lord of...
Where was the wine from?
A bathhouse maid brought it to Catherine.
Catherine?
Absolutely. But I doubt that she was mixed. The wine must have been poisoned here.
All right.
I have done some... The best thing would be to investigate the poison. If we discover what poison was used on Chertan.
How can we...
That is not hard. That is...
And could I... Can't be that hard.
Certainly not. I'm sorry. The first thing, you must remember everything. In the infirmary, you'll find a chest. You can read.
Aye.
Excellent. The chest is...
Right. Who do you think?
I have no... Who do you...
What about Stephen?
And he carried Chertan to the infirmary with me. It might seem most of the people in the camp...
Well?
I think it... And I would bet, and because it cannot be you, someone should question them all.
Well...
I am very grateful.
Careful.
Okay.
Right. Holy Mary. Mother... He looks a bit ruddy. But is that from the poison? Or was he just drunk? I can't see anything strange here. No bruises or broken lips. No signs of poisoning. Ah, coughed up some blood, all right. But he also threw his guts up. Ah. There's no way I'm examining that. That's a nasty... Why would someone kill him in the most heavily guarded part of the camp, instead of trying to lure him outside? Almost everything is covered in... These things can't tell me anything. Belly's hacked to ribbons. Who could have butchered him like that, for God's sake? He looks horribly rigid and contorted. He must have died in awful spasms. Nothing strange here except the stiffness and broken nails. Could he... Completely oh, God, that's rank. I'll examine some other part of him instead. That'll have to do. He had spasms as red as a poppy. But that could be from drink. I mustn't forget anything. Right. That's that. I should tell Musa what I've learned. He's the camp commander, but it looks like a pauper lives here. I reckon Grozav's fallen on hard times.
Alright, let's get rid of Groza. We'll go tell him.
I'd like to ask a couple of questions.
I have a... Go ahead.
I found... It was you who came to tell us that...
Me?
Hold on. They said that...
And anyway...
Are you sure?
Or
me?
You really? But it seems you're a...
Tell me more about this.
What about it? If it blew up, the whole... And if someone didn't happen to set fire to it...
Oh, except for...
Very droll. Aye.
Someone who has access, but saying that name out loud...
Dangerous as fuck, Henry.
Well, you think I missed...
I'm not saying that.
Who has the key to...
I don't know.
Where were you?
Where'd you...
You just went...
No, when something...
Nothing out of the ordinary. I doubt that pair of drunks could have killed Chertan even if they wanted to. Just a broom. Ugh, stinks of vomit. Nails? Is Crow planning on building a cottage instead of a tent? But they're covered in some kind of dirt. The water smells of flowers of some kind. Like roses? Oak. Dry as a bone. Hold on. Nails, rosewater, oak bark. They're all used to brew Kiss of Death. But wasn't Chertan poisoned with Dollmaker potion?
Okay.
How could anyone drink all this? At least he hasn't had to sell his armor to buy booze yet. Grozav doesn't strike me as a keen reader. Oh, that's Valerian, I believe. It helps relieve pain, but it's also used to make Dollmaker potion.
Give up!
Hail?
Fine!
That's valerian, I believe. It helps relieve pain, but it's also used to make Dollmaker potion.
Okay, let's turn in the other commander here.
Beautiful, but empty. No poison. Ooh, I wouldn't mind a piece of that. For pain, exhaustion, fever, all healing remedies. There's nothing here.
I saw an arena in the camp.
Firstly, I'm not even a chugger. And to answer your question,
why did they ban the...
Because it went too far. Instead of matching skills, people settled scores with each other since the tournament was banned.
What did you mean by...
Merely...
What's that chugger?
A riding game. Two teams of riders with wooden mallets try to get whoever does so more time.
And what's so dangerous?
When the mallet lands on your head. In any case, nothing...
Calm down!
You're a dead man!
Surrender!
Show me what you're made of, then, you swine!
Look, I don't know what you're after, but I advise you to pack it in. Or do you want another helping?
No! Please stop!
You better not.
What was that about?
I surrender!
If I were you, I'd
Hang on! Leave me alone!
Why the hell did you just attack me? Alright, let's go turn Groza in. Weaken this camp.
Right. I found out...
My word, you're bristling with confidence. We still have some time, so calm down, or you'll give yourself a fit. In the meantime...
Well then, gentlemen. I understood from your letter roughly what happened, and I trust we can settle the matter quickly and quietly. But before we get started, I have to say you've disappointed me, Sir Grosov. King Sigismund placed his trust in you, but you don't seem to be up to the task.
Uh-oh.
That's not true. I took a few tattered tents and turned them into a proper military camp. Everything here is as it should be.
Only your soldiers seem to die from time to time, eh?
There are always problems, but as you can see, I can deal with them. We caught Musa of Mali in the act. You just need to pronounce judgment.
Musa is innocent.
Christ, Henry, be quiet.
And who might you be?
That is Henry, sir. One of my best soldiers. He just doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut.
Let him speak, then. I'm sure he has something very important to tell us. Tell me, lad, why is Musa innocent, in your opinion?
Chertan was poisoned, wasn't he? But I searched the whole infirmary and Musa's tent and didn't find any poison anywhere.
Why would I have any? I heal people.
Musa of Mali will remain silent
Oh.
until I personally
Goodness.
ask him a question.
This guy's kind of mean.
Surely you aren't gonna believe this boy, sir, are you? Musa could easily have hidden the poison somewhere. The camp's big enough for that. Or did you search the whole camp on your hands and knees, soldier?
But if it wasn't Musa,
Chertan was killed by the camp commander, Grozav of Boromlaka.
What? You scum! How dare you!
Silence!
You aren't gonna let this peasant insult me, are you, sir? You should cut him down to size.
that can wait. First, I want to know how he came up with this insolent claim. And start at the beginning. What happened that night by the powder store, by your reckoning?
Well, being in charge of the camp wasn't enough for Grozav, most likely. He wanted to get rid of Chertan and take command of the Cuman forces.
What is this nonsense? What would I want with those heathens?
What's more, they'd never take orders from someone like you. I hope you know something, lad. Because if it turns out you're just wasting my time, what happened next? You carried Chertan to the infirmary? Isn't that right, Sir Musa?
Yes, sir. There, I gave him wine to drink, and I prepared to stitch his wounds, but he died before I could.
It seems someone poisoned the poor fella.
Grozav went to the infirmary a little before me and Katz. He could easily have had time to poison the wine Musa gave to Chertan.
What say you, Sir Musa?
It cannot be ruled out.
Well, Sir Grozav, what actually happened?
Why are you all still listening to that dung grubber? Where would I get hold of poison?
You brewed it up yourself. You have lots of poisonous plants in your tent. You can go and see for yourself, sir. He has a chest full of them.
You fucking liar!
Silence! I've heard more than enough. Sir Grozav, you will come with me.
Me?
The king will not stand for wrongdoing among his nobles. That must be punished.
But I didn't do anything!
Don't make this harder than it need be.
Keep away from me!
Calm now, sir. Calm down.
Shut up, you worm! It's all your fault anyway! I won't let you put this on me. You hear? You're mine!
Well, Sir Stibor, one problem is cleared up, and another one takes its place.
I wouldn't say that. We've rid the king of one idiot. It's just a pity Chertan had to die because of it. And I apologize to you, Sir Musa, for the unpleasantness you suffered.
My head will remain on my shoulders. That is the main thing.
What will happen to the camp now?
That is not your concern. I will personally take command. You just get rid of the corpse and clear out the royal tent for me.
With pleasure.
As you command, sir.
Then I do command, soldier.
Have I got time to stop by the baths? There's something I need to sort out there.
All right, but hurry. I don't intend to make the journey in the dark just because you want to dip your wick one last time.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and end this one here. It's kind of late and I need to get to bed. We'll wake up early and start this again. But what are the two options? I need to let Catherine know we're moving. So before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. Thank you so much, and yeah, the next one will be out tomorrow.